Good afternoon. It's another Blended Bananas video, and today I'm going to talk to you about essential oils. Here I have a collection of amazing essential oils, and you'll also see I have a collection of jars and bottles of they're used jars and bottles of items that I already had, and like this is a spice jar, and then these are containers that had mouthwash that I got from hotels that I asked housekeeping extra bottles from, and then there's old jam and mustard jars. So I keep these. I never throw these away. They're just too good to use again for anything. And I like to use them with my essential oils. So now I have the big brown bottles too here. These are empty. Except what I've done with all these jars and bottles is I've put water in them. So all you're going to see right now is just there's water. And some of them are half full, some of them are under half full. And I'm just going to demonstrate to you how to use the essential oils by diluting them in water to help keep and maintain your teeth nice, healthy, and strong. Now I have these little plastic bottles. These are great for storing in your purse. They're light. And then I have the heavier jar bottles, which you might not want to put in your purse. You probably just want to keep at home by your computer. And because I have a lot of them, I can spread them around the house. I could have a jar for the kitchen, one for the bathroom, one for the bedroom, one for by the computer. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is how I make a mixture of these essential oils diluted in water. Here I have, no, that's not one of them. Here, clove oil. That's the clove. And then I have spearmint, and here is the peppermint, and this was oil of oregano, but this is actually empty, but I need it for the dropper. This has got the dropper, which I'll use with the clove. And I know I had, here it is, neem oil. That's N-E-E-M, neem oil. So right now these are the oils that I have to use today. I had some other oils, like tea tree oil is very good, and so is cinnamon oil. There's a lot of oils out there. You can do a lot of research. There's a lot of information on essential oils now on the internet, and you can do your own research, and you can make your own mixtures and concoctions of these oils. You can make small batches, like in these small useful jars that you never want to throw out because you can reuse them again. And like I said, all these jars right now are just filled with plain tap water. You can use fresh water. And then I have the bigger bottles for a bigger supply of my mixture. You could even use a bigger container if you like. Whatever you like. Right now I'm just going to use my smaller bottles. So to begin, I'll just start with a small bottle of water here, and I'm going to drop these oils into the water. I'm not going to use neem. Now neem is very strong, and it has a very skunky smell and taste. And now you're not swallowing any of these oils. You're not swallowing the mixture. You're just going to tip it into your mouth, and you're going to take this mixture and you're going to let your teeth soak into it for about 1 minute to 3 minutes. To start, I will use spearmint, and I will just drop, I'm going to make a light mixture, 3 drops. I'm just going to make a light wash. And now I'm going to use peppermint, just 2 or 3 drops. Now the clove is also very, very strong. They're all strong, but the clove is especially strong. So you don't want to use too much at all, especially for a light wash. You don't even need to use it at all, but I'm going to, oh, this is neem. I don't want to use neem. don't want to use neem. Now there's a little bit of the clove oil that I have in here. I'm just going to put 1 drop there. Okay. So now what I've got is 3 kinds of oils in the light wash. So what I'm going to show you, or I'm not going to show you, because then I'd have to spit it out and everything. I don't want to do that. But what you do is, after a meal, maybe 20 minutes to a half hour after a meal, you want to take this, and you just want to take a sip of a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons and just swish it around your mouth and keep it there for about a minute or 2, and then you just spit it out. And it helps to neutralize the acids that are in your mouth produced by the food that you eat, because we do eat a predominantly acid-producing diet, which is not good for the enamel in your teeth. And the light wash is nice to use maybe 3 or 4 times a day. If you have really good teeth to begin with, nice, strong, healthy teeth, you don't need to use the light wash every day. You could use this oil mixture maybe 3 or 4 times a week. It's up to you. I mean, if you have nice, healthy, strong teeth, you're doing all right. But when you start to have problems, you're going to want to use these essential oils more often, because they're very good at preventing the bacteria and acids in your mouth from damaging the enamel of your teeth, which is definitely what you don't want. Okay, now I'm going to make a much stronger wash. I'll use this scope bottle, this travel size scope bottle, and there's water already in there for me to drop the oils into. So I'm going to use, again, the clove. I'm going to use more clove oil now, maybe 3 or 4 drops. Okay? I always want to put that in there, but it goes back here. And because clove oil is so strong, I don't want to use more than that. I don't need to. Neem oil is also very strong. It's got like a greenish color to it. And I'm going to put a few drops of the neem oil. Now the peppermint and spearmint oil, I'll put a lot more. I'll put like 6 to 8 drops. Okay. Where's my spearmint? Here. 6 to 8 drops. This is a much stronger wash. And you will find that it'll sting a bit, but it's not going to be, it won't hurt your mouth. It's not harmful. And you don't want to swallow these, not at all. You do spit them out, but you let them soak into your mouth. So with the strong wash, you'll do the same thing. You'll tip it into your mouth, and you'll take in about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of this mixture, and you'll just swish it around your teeth and gums and let it sit there for about 1 to 2 or even 3 minutes. And now with this stronger mixture, you're going to want a regular glass of water to rinse out your mouth. And where's my lid for this? Here. And you might want to rinse again. And you'll find that when you use these washes in general, whether it's a light wash or a strong wash, the strong wash, of course, is going to be a lot better, because you're getting rid of more of the bacteria and acids that you don't need on your teeth and gums, is you're going to feel very refreshed. Your mouth is going to feel so good, and it'll be worth the bit of trouble that it takes to make these. And I find it's not that much trouble. It's worth it, because you want to save those teeth. You want to keep your molars healthy. There is nothing more pleasurable than chewing and enjoying food with your own teeth. If you start to lose your teeth, you're going to be wishing that you had tried these years earlier. So I would start making a plan and trying to incorporate these in your daily or regular dental hygiene plan. And you, like I said, you can do a lot of research on the internet about these oils. They've been around for a long time. They can be a bit expensive, but in the long run, they aren't. not when they're helping to save your teeth. So this is what I do on a regular daily basis. I use the light and strong washes alternatively. It's up to you how many times you want to use them in a week or even throughout the day. I use them about 2 to 3 times a day. So this is my video on the essential oils. And there's a lot more out there that you can buy and look up to do your research on